1 Million Cups is a weekly educational program developed by the Kauffman Foundation.
Over the years, we've added more cities. It creates a great energy here to see what's happening across the country.
What I've learned from other entrepreneurs is very, very valuable.
Sitting in a room with other people that have ideas too, it helps people to leave thinking, you know what, my idea is worth something. It's worth pursuing. It's worth going after it. Even if it looks like a challenge, I should still go out and try to do it.
All right, welcome everyone. This is 1 Million Cups in Washington, D.C. We're super excited to have you join in. My name is Sam Rodriguez. I'm one of the organizers for 1 Million Cups in the area, but there's many more of us all across the U.S. Thanks to Kauffman Foundation for setting this up over the years. So I work over at Techstars, and I'm also an ambassador for the EXO community. Thank you to our sponsor, Swego, for helping with some of the setup and the tech, especially, and some of the costs here. But you're not here to necessarily hear me talk. You're here to kind of connect with the awesome entrepreneurs who are trying to get their startup to grow and scale, and they're just facing some challenges. So quick agenda, we did some open networking. Now we're just doing a little welcome and intro, but really we're gonna focus on a business today called OrangeUP. And so the founder here, Flor, is gonna share a little bit about her business for 5 minutes, and then we're all gonna take some time to kind of go around and see how we can help her with this problem. And we don't necessarily have to pay her for the service, right? We want to find out, is there any connections we can make, any ways to rethink about the idea or look at it from a different lens, for example. So any type of feedback or advice to help the entrepreneur overcome this growth challenge, so to speak, and keep them moving. Without further ado, presenting OrangeUP, Flor Liévano. Take it away.
Okay, hi everyone, and thank you, Steven, for the invitation. And yeah, so excited to be here. As Steven mentioned, my name is Flor Liévano. I'm the CEO and founder at OrangeUP Inc. And yes, with OrangeUP, we provide project management virtual assistants to help professionals grow and scale their impact. Our virtual assistants are mainly based in Colombia, and that's what we are doing right now. Our target market is B2C, is medium to late career professionals, our principal customers. And what we have been doing during this time, our accomplishments is we were part of the Founders Institute program the last year, and we graduate from there, and we are of course, with the clients that we have right now, we are around 40 and 50% profit margins, what is really good in the business. And what is the challenge that we are looking to improve, or our growth challenge is we are struggling with sales and service, and we don't know how to automate sales strategy, and that's why I'm here. That's what I'm looking, maybe to get your feedback or your insights, or what I can do to improve this and get better in this area.
Wow, that was super straight to the point. All right, thank you, Flor. So now it's the feedback round. Basically, any ideas, and if you want to ask clarifying questions, feel free to ask questions. You can unmute yourself and kind of dig in a little deeper, and that may help also kind of uncover some potential opportunities here for the founder. Anybody want to head up first? Any ideas?
Hi, Flor. Nice to meet you and hear about the company.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, my interest is for sure peaked. I'm I need help. But I'm really curious. So I understand automating sales strategy conceptually, but can you just tell us a little bit more about what that means in your world? What is the purpose and what specifically you're struggling with?
Yes, what we are doing is right now our clients are, I'm also part of different entrepreneur communities, and we found entrepreneurs that are doing so many things, and they just say, okay, I want a BA or a virtual assistant to help me to do this and this. But then that's around the network that we have, but we want to grow, we want to expand, and we are working right now with a affiliate program. And then, for example, if you are a client of a customer of us, and then you say, hey, I have a friend that is looking for a BA, we invite that person to be part of our affiliate program, meaning that every client that you bring to us is you're gonna get like a commission during the time that the client is gonna stay getting the service with us, you know. It has been a good thing. It has been working well, but the thing is that yes, the business has a lot of potential, and we are really looking to grow. And because we have been doing this so manually, like okay, sending the emails or like calling the customer or calling different potentials that other recommend us, but we really think, okay, or we need like a really sales team to just focus on doing this every single day, because maybe at the capacity or the way that we want to grow is not gonna be just random, like, oh, let's call this customer or let's call this potential person that is looking for the service. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
And now, quick, Christina, did that kind of give you ideas, or did that kind of clarify stuff, or are you still feeling a little off there?
In progress. I want to hear a little bit more. So I'm curious what other questions people have.
Okay,
Right.
thank you.
Coretta, Monty, Angela.
Yeah, so I'm looking for your website link now, but could you just share more about the actual services? So I know it's like virtual assistants, so is it like handling a chat online, emailing? Is it customer service in general?
Yes, actually, we are covering different areas. You know, in general, our virtual assistants are like able to support clients in different ways, like, you know, maybe marketing, doing like designer parts, or we have clients that they say, okay, I'm like planning to have a podcast. I want someone to be able to do all the edits or like put on everything in social media, in Facebook, in LinkedIn, in YouTube. We have other clients that are just looking for someone like, okay, please be taking care of my inbox and reply to some people, or not to this one, or just schedule all my events in my calendar. There are some other ones that are looking more for personal stuff, like, you know what, I need to buy, I don't know, every month my groceries from Amazon. Go there and do it for me because I'm too busy to do it. Or yeah, that depend of the different needs that they are looking for. Normally when they contact us, it's like they fill it up like a form with all the things that they are looking for, and after that, in our database, we look for the person that will be the best option to fit all of that, you know. And then we have like a first session, like we have like maybe an interview directly with me, and then I give to the customer like maybe 3 options of the BAs that can be potentially working with the task that this person is looking for. I arrange some interviews, and then at the end he say or she say, okay, yes, I would like to work with this specific person because I feel she's more aligned with what I'm looking for. But that's in general. We are covering like a lot of things right now, and then yeah, in general, that's the process, that how we are doing it.
Thank you. That did help me a lot with my questions.
Okay, thank you.
I know, so I work for the Women's Business Center, and we're a network of women's business centers across the nation. And I know coming up, I think tomorrow or later this afternoon, we actually have a technology fair. It's a conference where all the women business centers, it's being hosted by the annual association, the National Association of Women's Business Centers. And I think that something like this, maybe in the future, would be a really good opportunity to share. Because we have different vendors, like research, people who have market research accessible on a website where you just go in and put in the industry. And so this something that actually helps other women elevate their businesses, I think would be something that would be really useful for women, any entrepreneur really that needs this type of marketing assistance and, you know, just virtual assistance in general, because I see it's more than just, you know, it's not just email chat. This is really kind of a comprehensive service, and a lot of people are looking for marketing support right now. We actually just did a survey to understand our clients, and one of the needs that they need, one of the highest needs, was digital marketing and this type of assistance to help them be able to expand and grow their businesses. So I think that would be a really good opportunity to try to market it in that way.
Wow, that will be great. Yes, if you can share that information with me, that will be great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
Hey, Coretta, you seem like you're ready to say something.
Oh no, I was just going to say I actually don't have any questions. Monty asked my question, so I see that it's a both personal virtual assistant as well as business virtual assistant. So
correct.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And I guess I'll throw one question into the mix, Flor, is, when it comes to process and your sales, what's that process look like? You talk to somebody, then you talk to them a few times, and then you get them to convert, or have you systematized some of that, or how is that going for you there?
Yes, that's the thing that I am thinking how to improve, because normally what we are doing right now is very organic. Like, as I told you, we have a network, and maybe one of our clients is, like say, I have a friend that is looking for a virtual assistant. I will connect with this person. I receive an email, then I schedule a call with that person that show interest. We set up a call. He told me I need this, and this. And after that is when I am trying to figure out what will be the best option for this person to fill it up the expectations, And then is when I do the arrangement with the virtual assistants, and then with this potential client to also that the client has the opportunity to talk to the person and see, okay, I like, or I don't like, or I would like to have another option. But that takes time, It's like, if I want to grow and I want to, scale the business, if I still doing this in this way, my options are very limited. Then that's why I'm looking to see what will be the best way to, to improve this. And maybe, I was thinking, okay, create like a database in the website, and they can look and say, hey, I'm looking for this person. I don't know. So many ideas I had been receiving during this time, but I love when you ask me to be part of this, because receiving the feedback for other people is great.
Yeah. So one thing there is, it sounds like you're doing right now you're e-commerce, right? You're providing an exchange online. And if you wanted to do something on the website, that it's becoming more of a platform type of business, and that's just a different way and different technologies that you need to leverage. So a little more thinking there, but right now you're e-commerce, and then the shift to potential platform, just, something to keep in mind. It's going to be a little more complex, but lots of businesses. So if you could, automate stuff, like I'm thinking TopTal as one example, like, instead of it being on you to kind of connect people, find a way for the people to connect themselves, like a Fiverr does, like an Uber and Airbnb and stuff, so that hopefully you can grow more exponentially in that sense. But that could be an interesting way. But for sales specifically, I would say anything that you can automate, the people getting the service would be helpful. But two, just having a system in place, whether it's a CRM, something there to track, and hopefully, have the system kind of do the outreach or the sales enablement or the follow-up, whatever it is, automate as much as you can through some of the tools there. I know there's HubSpot, Zoho, there's so many different tools out there. It's just finding the right one. So just some ideas.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
I actually have a slightly different perspective, because I hope that's okay to be a little contrarian. I think I actually love that you have the hands-on conversations, and then you recommend, like, here are 2 people or here are 3 people. Because I know a ton of resources. Like, I think of Upwork, and I'm like, I know that I can go and peruse like profiles of virtual assistants all day. I never do it. It's completely overwhelming to me. And so actually, I think like I think there's potential for sure to automate a lot of pieces of it. But to me, there's kind of like a white glove service component that you offer of like, I got you. You don't really have to do anything. Just tell me what you need and I'm going to go find someone. As a business owner, I'm like, oh, thank God. That sounds amazing. Yeah. So that's just my perspective. And then I'm also curious, I'm on your website and I saw that the pop-up for the free ebook. How much have you guys really maximized that ebook to like as the beginning of your sales funnel?
Okay, yes, no, I think not that much. Like we had been sharing these ebook resource in, you know, in different maybe Facebook groups or like different communities, as I mentioned that I am part of. But yes, okay, we try to do like a Facebook advertisements or things like that, but like for a few weeks, and we tried this out. Just some people came through that, but I think I don't know if yes the resource is good, but then it's still like following with that people that take it and you know improve that part too. Yeah, but you mentioned something really important, Christina, and I received that feedback from clients too. You know, they want to like they are looking for a company that can you know provide that also. Like no, okay, yes, this is the database, choose whatever you want. No, they really want someone that can help them in this process and make it easy, because one of the pains of the customers is that you know, and I don't have time to be looking for 100 people and then looking to see if this one is going to be good or not. They want someone that trying to guide them to find the best option.
But actually, you know, from a value proposition perspective, you know, that white glove service, you know, is this differentiator in that sense. So that could be a good angle to play on. So I know there's a minute left. Any last minute questions or any feedback or ideas or connections for Flor? Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Flor, for coming up here, being brave, and you know, sharing your idea and sharing the challenge that you're facing. And thank you to all the awesome community members who gave ideas and feedback to hopefully help you overcome this. Hopefully some of this was helpful. And again, as always, pick and choose what you can do, because you know you can't do it all. So you know we'll leave it to you to prioritize what makes sense for you right now. But new feature, what we're going to be doing, I know we're at time close, so new feature that we're going to start implementing. Normally 1 million cups, we're trying to have 2 presenters. Sometimes that's not always possible. So what we're going to end up doing is in those situations, we're going to do something called a start party. A start party is similar to what we do with an early stage company, except we're looking for people that are looking to launch something. We want to celebrate people that are interested and going to be brave enough to launch a startup, a business idea, or something of that nature. So in the future, we may have a presenter and a start party for the second component to kind of celebrate the new ideas and the businesses that are going to be popping up in the area. And this is part of the Right to Start initiative by Victor Huang, formerly the Vice President of Entrepreneurship at the Kaufman Foundation. So one of his ideas, we're going to start implementing it, and hopefully we get to celebrate the entrepreneurs for the brave and the tenacity they have for launching a business. It ain't easy. Awesome, but thank you again. Thank you all. This was very short. We're restarting the series again, and hopefully we get to see you every 2 weeks or as time allows, because I know time is precious. So thank you all. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Monty, Angela, Loretta, and Flor. Appreciate you all, and hopefully we get to see you at another edition of 1 Million Cups in the DC area.